I tell you what, I saw that in Bodine's video. I didn't have any idea how he did it. It's the little things, you know. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if the cameras will pick it up, but boy, I tell you, I walked out this morning, it looked like it was going to rain, but there was 0% chance all day in the forecast. But it did say fog, so I'm hoping that's just a layer of fog up there, and it won't rain on me. Oh, now what are they working on? I swear, if they chip seal this whole road, I'm gonna be mad. So happy Monday, first day of school for a lot of people. My youngest, first day of his senior year today. First morning in a while that everybody's been up. My wife's up, she works for the school, so she's getting ready to go back to her first day of work. And my youngest is first day of high school, and the next one up is, well, he's just still living at home, getting ready to go to work. So I hope everybody is well. I've been kind of figuring out a few things the last couple weeks. I've kind of been lacking in my social media. Work and life has been crazy, and I kind of found myself falling into the trap of paying too close attention to the YouTube analytics and trying to figure things out. So one thing I have always been struggling with, and I think I'm just going to have to live with it, is consistency, or lack of consistency. My schedule just does not allow for me to have a consistent upload schedule. I try, and it just doesn't ever work. And also the lack of creativity. So the whole analytic game, for whatever reason, I mean, I've been advised by people, you know, you hear people say don't pay attention to it. It was just starting to get to me. When you sit at the same subscriber number for weeks on end, and then you get a couple, and then you sit there for weeks on end, and you see all these channels around you that are just booming. Well, I started reading too much into it. I know I'm not the most exciting guy in the world. I get it. And I don't know how many people tend to stick around to the end of videos, but it's comical how consistent I can do a 10-minute video and have 4-minute average view time. So hey, I kind of fell down that rabbit hole of thinking. So if I'm not consistent, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that the YouTube algorithm won't pick it up, and I will just focus more on enjoying what I'm doing. We haven't gone out for a lot of rides. This weekend we did some riding this weekend, but I didn't film any of it. Just kind of was feeling uninspired. But it was the Danish festival, so we got to see a parade. My son's in the marching band for his high school, so he marched in the parade. Got to see some cool cars. Took our grandson with us, so we got to load up on candy. And it was a nice day. I did record a video last week, and I don't know if it's one that will ever see YouTube. it was more of a vent to myself, I would call it. Talking out loud to myself. It's just one of those weeks where I was frustrated with work and YouTube and whatever else. So I hit go and I guess just vented to myself. So I don't know if I'll put that one out there, but I don't know, has anybody ever done that? Just hit record and just taking out your frustrations on a camera? I don't, nobody wants to hear that, so like I said, it'll probably never see the light of day. I don't know. I hope the audio is coming through on this one okay. Probably should turn down my music. I always forget that. I was having a problem with my microphone falling out of my helmet, so I finally tore it all apart and broke out the gaffer's tape and retaped everything. So I don't know if anybody watches HarleyDayRider's channel. So his last video was talking about cost of ownership. You know, what all goes into owning a motorcycle. It doesn't matter the brand, but you know, what is your total cost of ownership between maintenance and just, you know, total cost of ownership. I've had this conversation before. The company I work for, my boss is a pilot. He owns his own plane. So we've talked about cost of ownership before with him before. The different planes he's owned over the years. Currently a nice little Cessna Citation jet. But you know, we've discussed cost of ownership because when he figures out, you know, this is what it costs me per hour to operate. They're going to chip seal there. So he comes up with a number, and this is what it costs per hour to operate his jet. Well, we didn't go into, you know, HDR didn't go into that kind of detail, but kind of covered some things of cost of ownership. So I kind of wanted to add to that a little bit, and I commented on his video my thought, but I also kind of figure in the enjoyment and the enjoyment of riding. I know that's not a thing you can put a dollar amount on, but if we didn't enjoy this, it wouldn't really be worth the cost to, you know, to invest in really a luxury item. I know some people, you know, use motorcycles as their primary source of transport. We start out in the right gear here. A gentleman in our office we have over in the UK, for years, he only owned a motorcycle. I was talking to Mrs. NVA the other day. We were kind of going over, oh, you know, our budget and bills and stuff like that. And she made a crack about really how expensive this stuff is, because I was talking about wanting to add another part, which I do have a green light. I do have a green light for slip-on exhaust. Woo! We got to pay some stuff off first, like our vacation in December, but a green light's a green light. So she was commenting how expensive this whole thing is, and I, you know, I'm not disagreeing with her, but at the same time, she said she knows I enjoy it. She has gotten to enjoy riding with me, so she doesn't mind that cost, that, you know, that monthly payment you make. She's okay with that because she knows we enjoy it. So I kind of figured that into the whole cost of ownership. So thank you HDR for the topic. I thought it was a good one. I don't have a dollar amount. I know in the back of my mind kind of what it costs to own this machine, but it is worth it, and I'm glad my wife feels the same way. happy on my knees, getting a little damp. Awesome. Well, alright everybody. Hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully it's not too foggy where you are. And if you're in the warm areas, I hope it's cooling off a little bit for you. We'll try to make this a good week, and you too. So be well everybody, ride safe, and don't get too caught up in any of the YouTube analytical stuff. It'll drive you nuts, kind of shake your confidence a little bit. So have a great day, and we will catch you on the next one.